Hey, hello, my dear fragrance lovers. Welcome to our channel. In this channel, I review perfumes, fragrances, and different kinds of, the perfumes and perfume oils. And I provide very honest reviews because all these perfumes and fragrances have been purchased by me with my own hard-earned money. And if you like content like this, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. That really motivates me to create more such videos. So with that, let's get started. So today we are going to review the very famous Resala perfume, which is from the house of Arabian Oud. I am sure if you have just started getting into Arabic fragrances or have been into Arabic fragrances, you have heard of this perfume, or you've heard of the company Arabian Oud, and they are a little bit on the higher price range because they use really great quality material, good quality ouds to create their perfumes. So today we are going to review this beauty that you see here. It's the Resala. It's from Arabian Oud. This is such a beautiful bottle. So let us first go ahead and start. Let me just explain how the packaging actually looks like. So this is the bottle, and this bottle actually came in a packaging like this, a very beautiful golden packaging, and this had an sealed envelope on top of it with that red seal that you see in a very ancient Arabic times. So it had that kind of a seal. I think that this packaging is really beautiful, very elegant, very vintage and elegant. So I think that people who love that kind of a very historic and beautiful packaging, this is I mean, they will definitely like the packaging, and I think that it's very good if you want to gift someone. Okay, so when you open this, it opens up like this. The perfume actually stays in here, so in this place. So I like the packaging, looks very pretty. So you can see it was like this, it came in like this. I have used this perfume for years, and this is, I think, I don't know, maybe my fifth or sixth bottle, because I always use that, and I'm an oversprayer. So I have like gone through this perfume so many times, and also my husband loves it. So I have ordered the new bottle for myself as well as my husband. And so I'm able to show you the packaging for this. One problem that I have with the packaging is that this lid for this perfume is very loose, right? So whenever every time that I received this perfume, the lid, this beautiful lid was off. And I've heard this from many people, right? They have always, like, all the reviewers on YouTube have always said that this lid, their package came with the lid off of the bottle. So let me know, comment and let me know if you were able to, get up your perfume bottle with the cap or the lid on, right? But this is a very beautiful bottle, right? Very pretty, and I think it's very beautiful, like it's very historic. It's like that ink bottle that had that feather, right? So very beautiful. I think I give 9 on 10 for the packaging and the bottle. I deduct 1 point just because I think they should really work on making this very snug and tight, because you can never lift this bottle from this lid, this feather lid. And I actually do not recommend anyone to do that. But yeah, I mean, this needs an improvement. Arabian Oud, if you're listening to me, please improve this. And so now let's go ahead and look at speak about the fragrance, the different notes in this perfume. So let me read out the notes. So the top notes are saffron, The middle notes are rose and vanilla, and the base notes are oud. They use the Cambodian oud and dark chocolate. So let me explain what I have experienced with this fragrance. So when you initially spray this fragrance, you at the first instant itself, what you get is a strong rosy vanilla fragrance with a a dash of saffron, and that saffron is so strong and it is so beautiful, right? That combination of rose, imagine a rose in this, a sugary rose, very fresh rose in a sugary water, right? You are actually creating this concoction of rose water, and very sweet, and it has this hint of saffron in it. So you get that fragrance in the at the very beginning. It's not alcoholic, it's very pleasant. It will not kill someone, like, it will not make the people around you nose blind. So it is that beautiful. And then as it dries down, okay, this is important for you guys to listen, because I've heard many people saying that even though there is oud in it, you cannot smell the oud, and the oud is not strong. But I think that it is really the opposite. So when this perfume dries down, you start getting the fragrance of the oud, and the oud is very strong in this fragrance, like very, very strong. But the oud is not animalic, but it does smell like oud. And if you do not know what oud smells like, or if you're not into Arabic fragrances, this would come as a shock to you. So when you first time smell the oud, so when it transitions from the top notes to the base notes, where the oud is more prominent, you will get a shock. Like, you will be like, what is this smell, right? So everyone says that the transition is very gentle. Yes, the transition is very gentle from the different notes. It's very elegant, and but you will smell the oud. Okay, and the oud comes with a mix of dark chocolatey fragrance with with rose and saffron in the background, and with caramelish vanillic sweetness to the fragrance. It is so beautiful, this combination. Actually, I will tell you that I think this is one of my favorite combination of oud, where oud is mixed with dark chocolate, rose, saffron, and vanilla. I think it is a yummy combination. And who can wear this? Let's talk about who can wear this fragrance, right? I think that it is unisex. It is completely unisex, right? I love this fragrance a lot on my husband. So I always make sure that when I want him to smell yummy, I always tell him that please wear this fragrance. I think it is a very exotic fragrance, very elegant and yummy. Like, the moment someone wears that, you yourself, like, you can, it is so the projection, we'll come to that, but yeah, the projection is so strong that you will constantly smell yourself, right? And it is so beautiful. Like, you can imagine a very beautiful, like, when I can imagine a very beautiful delicate woman, but a very strong personality, but with a very strong personality, wearing this fragrance. So because of the strong oud and chocolate, this and saffron, right? Saffron, again, it adds that spice. So this is a very intriguing fragrance, very beautiful and intriguing fragrance. Like, at the price point, like I mentioned, it is a little bit on the higher side. It is somewhere around $280 on Arabian Oud website, but you can get this for a good discounted price on Jomo Shop. I think fragrancenet.ca. I always get from Jomo Shop, from the moment I have discovered Jomo Shop. So very elegant fragrance, but yes, It has a very strong oud in it, and if you are not familiar with oud, it will take you by a shock, right? It does smell like oud. Okay, so from the fragrance description, let's move on to I also spoke about who can wear. Male, female, both can. I like it a lot on men. I think that men really, you know, um, it's a very tempting fragrance. Let me tell you that, a very exotic, and like women would really rock it. Anyone who has a very beautiful personality with very strong mindset, I think they will rock this fragrance. Very beautiful. And with the next point that I wanted to discuss is, do you really need this fragrance? Is it a blind buy worthy, right? So I think this is a little bit you know very subjective. For me, like someone who first time discovered this fragrance, I already knew about Arabic fragrances. I was brought up in I was born and brought up in India, where we um, have we are used to a lot of fragrances where we have spices, and there were many stores in fragrance stores in India where we came across a lot of fragrances that had oud in it. So I was familiar with oud, I was familiar with spices in fragrances, I was familiar with rose in fragrance. But if you are someone who is just starting into Arabic fragrances, who is not used to Arabic style of fragrances, and is not familiar with oud, this is not going to be something that you should blind buy or something that you should go with. I highly recommend going for a more cheaper version, and I would suggest Shagaf Oud by Swiss Arabia. I think that would be a better choice to actually smell what Arabic fragrances are. Swiss Arabia's Shagaf Oud is around $30. So I think that that would be a better choice than straight away jumping into a $280 worth product like this. Because if you do not like oud, if you do not enjoy the saffron and the notes of dark chocolate and rose, I think that would be kind of waste of your money. So I think start with Swiss Arabia Shagaf Oud and see if you like it. Then this is the next step to go. Very beautiful. I think that and for the ones who really love Arabic fragrances, they love oud, they're familiar with oud and have not tried any fragrances from the house of Arabian oud, Resala is a beautiful perfume to have in your collection. And it's not a unique blend. I mean, unique by blend, I mean the unique DNA. But the way this perfume is combined, right? Even though it doesn't have a very unique DNA, but the way the juice is combined, all the notes come across so elegantly that even though even though it's so strong oud, right, in it, you will not find it nose blinding or something very irritating. Like, people around you also will not be irritated by this fragrance. Also, let's talk about the projection and the longevity. So with the projection, of course, this projects like a beast. And you will, not just everyone around you, but you yourself are going to smell this fragrance all throughout the day, right? I could also smell this on my clothes. I could smell this the next day also, like until I washed my clothes. I had to really wash my clothes very well to actually get rid of this fragrance. but on the skin it'll stay for a day until you take a bath, or maybe even if you are going out and about in a very hot day, right? By the end of the day, this will just stay a little bit on your skin. So it doesn't stay that long on your skin, but the longevity is too good on your clothes. So, you know, spray it on your skin, spray it on your clothes, and it's going to stay very well. I mean, I would say 5 to 6 spray is more than enough. Like, do not go more than that. This is a major compliment getter. Like, I have gotten a lot of compliments, but it has also intrigued a lot of people, and that intrigue could be, you know, it could be wow, or it could be what is that, like what is she wearing, like, you know, like a question mark, because oud is not something that is very common, and especially in the Western world it is not that common. Now that every YouTuber and you know, every fragrance lover is coming up on YouTube and creating videos about oud and oud fragrances, Arabic fragrances, you know, those kind of DNAs of fragrance that you know, the Western world has come to know about it. But I think it's not that common, and people can be intrigued in a good or a bad way, both, right? So yeah, it is going to you know, get you compliments, and it is also going to get you some questions about what are you wearing. That's very unique, right? So yeah, so I think I actually rate this fragrance like I think according to me, the fragrance is 10 on 10. For me, because I love oud. I love strong fragrances. I love spicy, woody, with rose. I love rose fragrances as well. So if you're like me, you're going to love this fragrance. And like I said, if it's your first time buy of any kind of oud fragrances, don't go with this. This is, I would suggest that it is very expensive. I suggest going with Shagaf Oud and trying to see if you like that kind of fragrances, and if you like you know, this oud based fragrances, then this is amazing to have in your collection. And if you love oud and you have not tried Resala, you must try Resala. So this is my review, very short and quick one, and do comment and let me know if you like my review. If you have tried Resala, what were your experiences with this fragrance, and if there is any other fragrance from this house of Arabian Oud that you would want me to try and provide a honest review. And if you're here for, like I said, for honest review, please do subscribe to my channel. It really helps me. Also, please like this video, share this video, and spread a lot of love. And with that, I would say thank you and a lot of love and light. Take care. Bye.